Hey guys, Electronically Irresponsible here, and today we're going to make a foundry out of an old propane tank. First, what you want to do is remove the valve. You can do this any way you want, but be very cautious. Then, wash out all the insides with water to make sure there's no propane left. After that, we're going to want to cut off the top. I put a line of blue masking tape to get a nice straight line to cut across with an angle grinder. Okay, I finally got that cut off. I started with the angle grinder, but it didn't work that well. So I went to the jigsaw and it worked a lot better, so I would highly recommend to use a jigsaw. Then I went back with my angle grinder and a file and basically just cleaned up these edges so I wouldn't get cut. Okay, basically what I did was I cut a hole in this with a jigsaw mainly. I tried using a hole saw, but it was just too thick of steel. But I made sure that that was big enough to fit my burner and was the right amount of distance down to go nicely into my molds for my crucible. So now what I'm going to do is cover the hole in duct tape or else the plaster will leak out. I didn't want to risk doing the hole at the same time as the plaster because it could break it. So that's why I did it first. Okay, what I did was I welded a tube in here and I glued it to make sure it was watertight. So that's basically to make sure this plaster doesn't spill over when I try to fill this up. Now I'm gonna weld little things in here and bend them into like an L or a hook shape to hold the plaster in more so it doesn't separate from the metal. Okay, got that all welded up. Doesn't look pretty, not really straight, but that doesn't matter because it's going to be encased in plaster. So the next thing to do is to actually cast the plaster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use 26.4 cups of plaster and 26.4 cups of sand mixed with 18.6 cups of water. And that should fill up this 5-gallon propane tank using this as a mold for the crucible. Now I'm going to put some steel wool in there to help support the mixture. And I'm going to use gloves because steel wool gets splinters everywhere. Okay, now we just wait for that to cure. Okay, the foundry is done. I was going to use a weed burner in the side, but I figured out that it doesn't quite get hot enough, so I'm going to have to make a forge burner for that. And yeah, your crucible just goes in here. And then here. Thank you for watching.